So in the quest to try and find the best and perhaps all of the K cars that fit within the GTA 5 universe and are in fact lore-friendly K cars, we have looked recently at the Dinka Urban, which was not only buggy and crashed all the time, but by my own admission, wasn't actually a K car. That was just a big mistake on my part. We've looked at the Dinka Serena, which is nice, but perhaps not that widely appealing to the modern car enthusiast. We needed something a bit newer and cooler, and I think this might be it. This is the Shitzu Castella. Oh yeah, what do you call a zoo with no animals in it? Yeah. So this is actually the lore-friendly version of the Mazda Autozam AZ-1. Not to be confused with AZ-5. And I love the original, and I am already absolutely loving this one. Oh, this just looks so good. It looks so promising. I'm too excited we cannot drive 1 mile further. We must park here and check it out. So as I open up all the stuff to check this car out, I should just show you that the hood is actually tied to the back. Normally, the hood is on the front. But this one, it's recognized. The hood's on the back, so we actually have a front trunk. One of the few cars, I think, in this game that actually technically has a frunk. And are you ready for this? You ready? Oh, and the other side. Oh, this looks so cool. I love these doors. If I had the space and the money, I am absolutely going to try and find myself an AZ-1 because these are just such awesome cars. Well, here's the front. It has a spare tyre in it, all strapped up, looking very cool. We then have the engine bay in the rear, all nicely placed, fits in, wonderful. And then we have our interior. Here we go, nice little simple interior, coloured in blue as well. And then our doors, which are up here. So just to check, yes, okay, so we do have full interior colour choices. I'm just going to put this straight to black instead of blue because it's kind of... Actually, anthracite. Let's make it a little less dark. Dashboard color has no options for anything, but that's fine. We've changed the rest of the color. So here's the rest of it. On the outside, we've got our amazing Shitzu badge. Nice. Nice. We've got the lights of what looks like it's off a Rover 200. They look very... here's the thing. I say that like I'm joking, like I'm mocking it. I actually really like this type of light. Not perhaps this exact style, but just this type of simple, square, easy lights. There's something about that simplicity that I really enjoy. And it's perhaps one of the reasons why I like sort of cars from the 80s and 90s. And yet, going around to the front, it does look very nice, doesn't it? Let's just look at the parts we've got for this and also turn it around so we can actually see it in the sunlight. Let's start with the spoiler. We have the Ayanami RS spoiler. Ooh, we have that Mark II version. Very big, very bold, very 80s. We then have the ducktail spoiler, which I don't think really suits this flat look. It kind of looks best when it's hanging over something long. Then we have the sport spoiler. I don't really think that works. I think our options are the nothing or one of these ones. I'm gonna go for this one, just the Mark 1 front bumper. We have the Ayanami RS front bumper, or we have a sport. But ooh, okay. I'm gonna do a couple of builds on this. So if you don't like what I'm doing in this first one, hopefully I should make something cool in the second one. I'm gonna go for the Ayanami one, just so we can have a full Ayanami style build here. Then on the rear, we have the options of our stock. The Ayanami... oh, okay. I was so confident as well. I was like, yeah, we're going to go for the Ayanami. And then I get to the rear, and I absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate it. It looks like just the ugliest face. It doesn't look like a friend anymore. So we also have the smooth rear bumper option. Or the stock. I'm going to have to keep that stock. I don't like how that looks at all. It just looks really goofy. Anyway, on the skirts we have debadged skirts. I kind of like the badge there, so whatever. Then we also have the vented skirts. Mind you, I do kind of want to go for the vent. Guess we're not going to have the badging. Whatever, that's fine. On the exhaust, we have just a simple stock or performance exhaust, which also gets rid of that giant back box that's in the middle there. That's fine. We'll make this like a full performance model version, so we'll go for that. On the chassis, we have a roll cage option. And I feel like this is the sort of car that you probably wouldn't want to roll. It doesn't, you couldn't really escape this car easily, I feel like. So I think we need a roll cage. On this grille, I think, by the looks of this, is going to be headlights. So we have the stock, we have the chrome housing, we have the painted housing, we have the sport. How does that compare? Oh, okay, it's like a double light thing. Then we have that in the different combos, and then we also have the Ayanami RS headlights. I don't like it. Some of the Ayanami RS stuff has been cool. I've been fine with the spoiler. I've been fine with the front bumper. I don't like these lights at all. And again, I didn't like that rear bumper. I think for this one, I'm going to go for the sport painted and just go for like a full painted top half look. Because it looks like we're going for a two-tone look anyway with this. So yeah, we'll keep it like that. On the hood, we have the full smooth trunk here. I mean, it's got this vent, but the vent's cooling what? The spare tire? Whatever, we've got that vent there. Then we have the smooth. We then have the racing. We have the smooth again. This has also got this little moustache. Moustache, I guess it's a little moustache. Then we have the lightweight trunk, the vented trunk, and the sport trunk. Yeah, the sport trunk. Some of these I guess I'm quite particular with how I want this to look. And so some of these options are really not for me. But I think what I'm going to do, because also I've noticed we've got this sort of like extra light thing going on up here, which gets hidden for some of these as well. So maybe I'm going to get rid of those and just have this lightweight trunk version that just has that. And we'll just pretend we have like an intercooler under here or something. Then we have some roof options, which is just going to hide the glass at the top. I think actually we'll go for that. We then have engine and brakes and transmission upgrades. Our suspension. Oh, okay. Right, that really lowers it down. Gives us camber and everything as well. Doesn't suit this first build. I'm gonna keep it. Actually, I'm gonna keep it like there. Yeah, like there. These wheels, by the way, are really big for this car. They just look kind of, I don't know, too big. I like the style, but too big. We have no extras, so that's fine. We'll get the turbo. And then we have a few extra bits here. So we have the HFS pattern door cards. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go for them. We have the Ayanami RS badging, which gets rid of the Shitzu style one and puts that in. I'm going to go for that. It's also got Ayanami on the side here as well. And then again, that same thing on the rear. I do like that. I'm going to make my own Ayanami RS here because I didn't want to include that rear end. So let's just pretend this is the Ayanami version. We also have HFS patterned seats. Oh, so close. So close. Where did that go wrong? Where did that go wrong? Apparently, the texture for the outside. That's a shame because I actually really like that pattern. We're going to have to keep that stock then, I guess. We then also have this cast kit, which adds a bunch of stuff. So we've got bonnet pins, we've got bumper pins, we've got a tow hook, and we've also got this vent along the side here. Again, on the rear, we've also got those bumper pins, and we've got a hanging thing here, like a rear subway handle. I kind of wished I had the options of just the vent on the side, I'll be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to go with no on that one. And on the top here, we actually have some roof vents as well. Oh, actually, we've got a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's just not zoom in so much. We have the sun strip. We have the Ayanami RS roof side vents. Yes, I will go for those. Absolutely. We also have some different combinations. We've got scoop and sunstrip. We've got sunstrip and side vents. We've got the whole kit and caboodle. I am going to maybe this one. Yes, that one. Let's go for that one. Livery options, we have 23. We have the Go-Go Space Monkey. We have the Orangutan. We have the Hot Coffee Racing. We have the street version of that one as well, without all the numbers. We have the Kisama Beer. We have that one in white. We have the RBS Performance. Again, it's really hard to kind of show everything, so I'm just going to show one side. Then we have this, and then we have the Shitzu Racing, the Pisswasser, Then we have a bunch of tuning stripe ones. I don't really like these. I don't really feel these for this car. We have the Globe Oil. Actually, I quite like this one. Then we have the Clubman, which I like as well. Yeah, okay, these are better. I like this Clubman one. Then we have the Hyperfunction. I don't like that on the outside so much, so that's a no. We have the Estancia in clean. We then have the Estancia with a bunch of different livery branding and stuff like that. And then we have the Princess Robot Bubblegum one to finish. I think... Oh, it's actually different on both sides. Oh, it's different. Okay. I think that I'm actually going to go for this Clubman one. I kind of wish we had one without the number. There isn't one without the number, is there? There isn't. I really wish we had one without the number. Just the stripe down the middle would be very cool for this. But I guess we're going to cope with the number? I guess. I don't really want the number. Just pretend the number's not there then. I'm going to go for Metallic Blaze Red as well. And then on the secondary color, I'm going to go for Metallic... Stone Silver, yeah. But I will get rid of the pearlescent paint, though, because I don't think that blends too nicely. And, well, yeah, there we go. There's, like, the super model, but I don't like the wheel size. Wait, these are stock wheels, but I can change the size of the wheels, right? No. Damn. Really wished I could have. Actually, I do have an idea here. So some of my custom wheels, I believe, are broken, and some of the models don't work, and it actually reverts back to the standard wheel. Like this one, right here. If I select this, does that mean that I can now trick it in V-Stancer and change the... No. Okay, fair enough. I got excited for a minute there. I thought I'd really caught onto something. Well, in that case, I like these wheels. We'll go for these. And now, in V-Stancer, we can make them a little bit smaller. Make them look like they fit the car better. So we can get that down. I'm not going to go for anything super crazy, but I like the idea that this is a partly modified version of this. We'll get that track width in slightly, and again on the rear, get that track width in slightly, maybe slightly more drop. I think that is a nicely set up car. I like it. I think these wheels look a little bit better at this size than being super big. They just look like they've filled the arches a bit too much. And there we are. The only thing I have about this is I'm not fully on board with this livery. So I'm actually just going to go back to stock livery on that one. Which also means I now need to change the wheel size again, thanks to V-Stancer. Well, yeah, that is the first build done. Let's do something completely different. Completely different. Something we haven't done in a while. Something you guys usually expect from me, but I don't always do. But it's something you guys also know that I like to do. I'm kind of curious just from this description if anyone knows what I'm talking about. So leave a comment right now and tell me what you think I'm on about in terms of what style I'm going to go for. You ready? Okay, answer in 3, 2, 1. And here it is. Can you see it? Now, if you would have guessed off-road vehicle, you'd have been right. But then I changed my mind at the last minute and made a rally one. I was going to make like an actual off-roader, like jacked up, lifted. I'm going to do that in a second. I kind of wanted to make this. I kind of had a sudden change of heart. And I wanted to make this like all lights at the front, big rally wheels, in white with this rally livery. And just make a rally version. Because actually I kind of think this is really cool. I actually prefer this to the one I did previously. It is nice, but... I don't know, I kind of like this version, actually. I wish that I didn't have that subway handle at the back for having the rest of the rally stuff. Kind of wish we had those separate, but other than that, I'm very happy with this one. Right, now, let's do the one you guys thought I was going to do. Let's do the off-road one. And here it is. Can you see it yet? Wait, there it is. I have gone for this. I have tried to camo this as best as I could. Yeah, I went for matte olive drab on the top, and then I went for this like desert tan on the bottom to kind of represent sort of like the deserty, sandy base with the green of the bushes and the trees. And I quite like it. I think it is quite camouflaged. I think I've done a good job with this one. So I've gone for the off-road wheels when I've made them bigger, wider. I've jacked up the suspension. And I just did a few random choice parts to this one. Just sort of, I don't know, smooth bumpers and things like that. Also gone for a grey interior for some reason. So yeah, there's the build that you guys thought I was going to do. And I also forgot to mention, there is actually another version of this car that comes with this mod, and it is basically a Japanese police car version, so I figure we should probably spawn that in. And here it is, full siren, all working as a police car. So awesome. Even that front bit there, I think these were actually a thing. I swear I've seen a picture of these as actual police cars. Oh, it's fun to make people stop. I forgot that was a thing. I haven't been a police car in this game for a while. But yeah, we actually have a full police one. It's got like a bunch of things in here. We've got like a CB radio. We've got our lights on the top here. We've got like the actual Japanese police number plate stuff going on. And yeah, we've even got like red lights there. We've got the Japanese police badge as well. Full on police car. Awesome. Well, there's 4 different cars. I want you guys to tell me which one is your favorite in the comment section below. I'm going to drive out in what I think is actually my favorite. Yep, I'm going to say it. I don't normally do cars like this, and maybe that's probably the reason why, but there we go. That is it. That is all of them. Thank you so much for watching. If there are any more K cars for GTA, please let me know in the comment section below, because I'm always excited to see more. But there we go. That is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.